Hi, this is Jim McLennan, welcoming you to yet another podcast. This one's about controlling your head when you're playing tennis. Hopefully this image is making you smile. But it's also about an homage to Tom Stowe, who was a coach I had in the 1970s. He was renowned for his work with Don Budge, the only American Grand Slam champion. In California, many of the better players were coached by him, and many of the prominent coaches of even today were influenced by him. And he was always about balance, meticulous about balance, and about whether, when looking at a ball, if your eyes were lined up horizontally, your depth perception was better than if your head was tilted. But I can also remember him walking around between the courts now and then with a ball in his hat, trying to show that more than having a regal bearing, he could actually demonstrate hitting balls without losing the hat, without losing the ball. He could demonstrate strokes without losing the ball. And what I'd like you to imagine is this. The skull weighs about 8 pounds. I believe if you're wobbling when you swing, that is, if your back is bent and moves during the swing, that wobble influences your eyes. And that 8-pound skull atop a wobbling stroke can really disrupt things. And I'm not going to wobble now because it took me so long to balance this ball here. But it's really a very useful but unusual approach to tennis, is how much control you have over your head. How much control you have over your head. Now, they also talk about whether or not you pull your head out of the stroke when hitting. And I'd like to give you sort of a counterintuitive thought. I'm going to have the cameraman walk forward, and I'm going to catch one, but I want to show you that when I catch, I don't watch it exactly into my hand. I watch it mostly, and then I sort of project it. So good luck, coach. And I'll do it again. And I'm seeing the ball, but I'm not watching it into the racket entirely. And now I'm going to volley one. Timeout. Let's give it a go. And what I ask you to think of, as stiff as this looked, is, do you have a feeling for your head when playing tennis? Do you have a feeling about balancing your spine? This is about the Alexander technique. And do you have a feeling about whether or not you can have a vigorous swing, and keep the ball on your hat? And to show you that this wasn't glued on, it was loose. So have some fun with this. Have some fun with our podcasts. And have some fun with your game of tennis.